Circle them over to the left, over to the right. Big circle all the way up. Hey everyone, welcome to class. What the heck is a Tuesday yoga flow? Let me tell you. So all days of the week have a vibe to them, in my opinion. And Tuesday is like an awkward day. It's neither Monday, it's clearly too far from Friday. So what we're gonna do for Tuesday is give you a nice strong flow that you can just get in and get out. So about 20 minutes or so, total body, a strong practice that'll help you feel, good and productive, kind of my favorite purpose of a flow or a workout. And yeah, something that you don't have to think too much about. Just, that you're going to start the day off on a positive note. You've done this thing already, something good for your body, good for your mind. And whatever happens for Tuesday, this random day of the week, it's fine. It'll be fine because we've got our yoga in. So we're going to start on our backs. You won't need any props or anything. Let's lay down and we're just gonna warm up the lower half of the body a little bit, kind of get the core active. So bring the knees in toward the chest, just comfortably, loosely, and you're gonna reach the left leg out, tap the heel to the floor and bring it in. Right foot comes out, little tap, bring it back. And just alternate. So what I want you to pay attention to here is keeping the lower back pressing down into the mat. So keep the navel kind of drawing down towards the spine, not aggressively so, but you're bracing through the midsection so that the belly doesn't puff out too much, if that makes sense. So if you exhale really strongly, the core turns on, that's what you're going for. Keep the shoulders back, the head and the neck should be neutral. We're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick both legs straight up now. So now the heels are stacked over the hips, roughly. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, you can. On the exhale, you're gonna reach the right arm toward the left ankle and bring it down. Left hand towards the right ankle and bring it down. We're just gonna do 10 total, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees over the hips. Inhale fully and exhale. Take them halfway to the left and then stop. Keep the right shoulder down. Inhale up towards the center. Exhale halfway to the right and then stop. Come back to the center and left and stop. Center, right, halfway and stop. One more each way. Move it halfway to the left and stop. Back to the center, halfway to the right and stop. Cross the ankles. You're gonna rock up, roll over the feet and step back to downward facing dog, lifting the hips high. Pedal out the feet just a little bit, maybe sway the hips side to side. Pause in downward facing and pay attention on your inhale. You're gonna shift forward, not to plank, but as if you're hovering in tabletop. So the knees are not touching the mat. Sit up and back, find down dog. You might step the feet back here. And then glide forward, again halfway. I sort of scoop my toes forward and then hover. Sit up and back, down dog. I step my feet back again. So I'm just saying this because I don't want you to think you're doing it wrong if you have to shuffle the feet. Shift forward, take a little baby step up, hover the knees. And sit back, down dog, step back. 2 more, shift forward, hover. And sit back, down dog. Now on this last one, I want you to shift forward, hover, and you're gonna stay here. So breathe, brace through the core, just like we talked about when we were lying down. Exhale strongly. Feel the core turn on. That's what you're going for. Inhale fully, exhale. Sit up and back, downward facing. From here, look to the hands, step the feet behind the wrists, forward fold. And then breathe in, sweep the arms all the way up. Fingers touch, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. step back to plank, but I want you to take 2 full breaths all the way in, all the way out. Push the floor away. And on your exhale, now you can lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale back, downward facing. Look to the hands. I want you to try to hop. If you don't make it all the way to the hands, that's fine. And if you don't think you can, just hop halfway. So come to the tippy toes, bend the knees, hop halfway, and then walk the rest. Inhale, reach all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank. We're gonna hold for those 2 long breaths. All the way in, all the way out. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog. Sit it back, downward facing. So remember your options. You can either come to the tippy toes, try to hop to the hands, or just commit to hopping halfway. Little hop, and then step it up. Inhale, reach all the way up. We'll add on just a little bit now. Exhale, fold. I want you to step the left foot really far back, drop the knee down, and inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, your hands are gonna float down at the sides, push the hips back, straighten the right leg. So you're kind of bowing forward over that right thigh. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands float back, reach forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, float back. Come back to the front, reach the arms up, tuck the back toes, and press all the way up to a crescent lunge. Inhale fully. Exhale, float the arms back, lean the chest forward, kick off and find warrior 3. Inhale, pull the knee in toward the chest. Hands can come to the heart center. And then float the arm back. The arms come back as well. Or float the leg back, sorry. Inhale, knee to chest. You can bring the hands with you. Exhale, reach back, warrior 3. One more time, knee to chest. Exhale, step the left foot really far back, find warrior 2. Bend the right knee deeply, reach strongly through both arms. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Left arm comes overhead. Inhale, back, warrior 2. Exhale, circle the hands around. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog. Sit it back, downward facing. On your next breath in, come way up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, hop it up. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold and step the right leg back so you end up in that kneeling lunge. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands float back, hips push back. Hover. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hands float back, push the hips back. Inhale, arms up. One more round. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, arms up. Tuck the back toes under and lift for crescent lunge. Inhale fully. Exhale. You can float the arms back, find warrior 3. And then pull the right knee in toward the chest. Exhale, float the leg back, arms come back too. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, warrior 3. One more round. Inhale, knee to chest. Float the right leg back. This time, bring it all the way back. Plant the foot, open up, warrior 2. Bend the left knee deeply. See if you can drop the hips down another inch or 2. Inhale, reverse. Left side body opens. Breathe in deeply, and on the exhale, find side angle. Reach the right arm up and overhead. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, circle the hands around. Step back plank and vinyasa. Pause in downward facing. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Just step the right foot forward and turn towards the side of your mat. Stand up straight. You're gonna find goddess pose. So bending both knees, knees tracking over the first two toes. Hands can be at the heart center, or if you're very ambitious, you can take them up. Settle in, sink down a little bit lower. And we're gonna shift, kind of like gliding right to left. So glide, glide, glide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to straighten the legs, turn the left toes out toward the corner of your mat. You can straighten the arms up and sit the hips down all the way. So you end up in a nice low half squat. Take the arms to the left, circle them over to the right, come all the way up. Stretch the arms really, really far over. And now you're gonna drop down to the right. So full circle, sit the hips down. You can drop them over to the right, circle all the way up and over. Big circle, sit back down to the left. Circle them over to the left, over to the right. Big circle all the way up. And then once they come around to the right, you're gonna sit down again. Circle them to the right, over to the left. Once they come back to the left, sit it down. Circle to the left, over to the right. Once they move back to the right, sit it down. I'm gonna do one more each way. Over to the right, circle it up. Over to the left, big circle. Last one, sit it down. Take the hands down to the center, turn the toes in toward the midline, and take a nice wide forward fold. So hinging from the hips, relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. You can keep the hands down underneath the shoulders, or you can flip them behind you. Walk the fingers back. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, there is a whole Days of the Week series inside Bad Yogi Studio, and also hundreds of other classes. That there's something for every single mood, every level, anything you could possibly want exists in Bad Yogi Studio. And if you drop down to the description below, you'll find a link, and that link will give you a free 14-day trial. So go check it out. In any case, I appreciate you being here and practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.